Well, with the defeat of Notre Dame, kind of a new twist now.
Actually, it's the same 25 teams in the poll this week, but the fact that they're in a different order now really makes things interesting because now 5 teams could win the national championship. The University of Colorado has won 11 NCAA skiing championships, but never a title in football. Tonight, for the first time in school history, the Buffaloes are #1 in the Associated Press poll. They moved up when top-ranked Notre Dame lost to Miami Saturday. Alabama, who still has to play Auburn next Saturday, is #2, with Rose Bowl-bound Michigan 3rd. The Canes moved up from 7th to 4th, while Notre Dame dropped from 1st down to 5th. The win over the Irish not only put the Canes back into the top 5, but put them back in the hunt for their 3rd national championship of the 1980s. If Miami can beat the SEC champ in the Sugar and Notre Dame knocks off Colorado, the feeling is that the Canes will finish #1.
The national championship is wherever. My concern really isn't that. My concern was beating Notre Dame. And we'll go to the Sugar Bowl and play in the Sugar Bowl, and whatever happens, happens.
All right, looking at the rest of the poll now, 6th-ranked Florida State will meet #7 Nebraska in the Fiesta. Tennessee, Arkansas, and Illinois round out the top 10. Auburn is 11th. Southern Cal going to the Rose Bowl, ranked 12th. Houston, though on probation, is 13th. Then come Clemson and Virginia. Texas A&M is 16th. West Virginia 17. Penn State jumps 4 notches to 18. I feel like Casey Kasem here, moving up 4 notches. The Lions play 19th-ranked BYU in the Holiday Bowl, and Duke is #20 after an 8-3 season. The final 5: Ohio State, Michigan State, Aloha to Hawaii going to their first bowl game, and Pitt and Texas Tech fill out the list this week. And now here's your long-distance dedication. No, seriously. The college basketball poll also had a major shakeup at the top this week. Both #1 and #2 lost, and a team came back from the dead to the top 5. Last week's #3 team, Syracuse, is the new #1, just barely ahead of Arizona, up from 6th to 2nd. Georgetown is 3rd, and Kansas, who knocked off #1 UNLV and #2 LSU in winning the preseason NIT, is #4 after a year on probation. Missouri is 5th. The Runnin' Rebels fell from 1st to 6th. Duke is 7th, Illinois 8th, LSU fell 7 spots to #9, and defending national champ Michigan fell to 10th after losing to Arizona. But the Wolverines got their first win of the season tonight against Boston U. Ramil Robinson, 2 of his 15 the easy way. Michigan led by 5 at the half. Loy Vaught had 23 in the second half as the Wolverines pulled away. Reggie Stewart hit a 3-pointer to get BU within 6 with 30 seconds to go, but that's as close as they got. The Wolverines evened the record at 1-1 with a 73-65 win over the Minutemen. Syracuse celebrated its new #1 status by beating up on Rutgers 95-79, and 25th-ranked North Carolina State blew past Appalachian State tonight 97-67. Now to the NBA in a matchup of the old and the new. The Knicks against the Hornets and Patrick Ewing against J.R. Reed. And you didn't need Mike Tyson at ringside to tell you it was going to be a fight tonight. First period, rookie Reed working on the veteran Ewing. J.R. nice move, gets the bucket over Patrick's head, but the Knicks led by 2, and they would have little trouble after that. Rod Strickland driving in the lane to the Giants for 2, and a 5-point New York lead. Rex Chapman, 3-pointer here. He had 38 on the night, a career high, but the Knicks ran away and hid in the third on the break. Trent Tucker, pretty pass to Gerald Wilkins for 2. The Knicks went on to win it 119-108. The only other final, Indiana over the Bucks, 101-97. And one big name big leaguer is changing addresses, while another has opted to keep the same zip code. The Red Sox and Blue Jays announced free agent signings today. Tony Pena goes from the Cardinals to Boston. He hit .259 last year with the Cards. And Mookie Wilson, who is a fan favorite despite spending only a couple of months in Toronto, will return to the Blue Jays next year. 3 years, $3 million. Sun Sox are back home tomorrow and Wednesday against the Orlando Juice, my favorite name in that league.
All right, thanks a lot, Ken.
Still to come tonight on Wink News, they say it's lonely at the top.
First Lady